Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and our home team. Punter Jack Browning ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On the set.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Ward taken right to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Now Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, go!
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality that forces incompletion.
Well, he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Set, ready. 40 feet on blue.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pass complete to Robinson. Touchdown. The Black Knights get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it almost every game. Yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Ready, no.
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Come on. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 60 reps. Ready.
Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Robinson is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches.
Red. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of called the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Let's go now. Set.
Running with Robinson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
Black. 95. Smash. Red. Hut.
They'll throw for it. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
They'll give for the first time to Khalil Mullins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Now a give running right. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Ready up.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. First and 10 in enemy territory.
Get up.
Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Houston in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Escape. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
33, yellow, blue stripes. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw this one. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
3rd down, they need 7.
Set. Ready, go. Red, field, green. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go now. Ready?
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete to Rashid Rice. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Yellow, red, cycle.
They're going to try and throw it here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
on the jump.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Okay,
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Ward's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
To the air with Ward. Jump off, caught by his back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Mustang, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to the well again. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Trey Tucker to return it. He brushed him off with ease. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, watch the stick. Yellow.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
San Antonio first down.
Smash, red.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
First down.
Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Black, let's go now. Black 40. Drill green. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So it'll be second down.
Black shot. 50, green.
Sticking to the air here. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
33, yellow. Ready?
To the air on third and long. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Black Knights take the lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Oilers 14.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
36-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Tag. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready, right?
He's back to throw. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Left, ready.
Handoff on second and short. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, but a nice run there. Maybe some momentum as well on the final play of this second quarter. Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Set. Ready.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Shotgun now on third down. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Come on. Set. Gravity lying.
They're going play action. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready. Set.
Again to throw on second. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Let's go. Blue 32. Edo blue. Blaster 6. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down throw here for Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Top 19. Ready. 8, 19, Tiger.
They'll throw, third and long. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Panther
line.
60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the
Hey,
play.
as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just
19
gets
tight,
stuffed.
19, come on. Set. 19, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Ward now on third down. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Going ground on first and goal. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Oilers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
San Antonio.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set, ready.
Man in motion, headed right.
Set.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Red, 30.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their ball to begin the 4th, and though they trail, this game's still within reach. Second and 3 now.
Red, cycle. Cut.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight couldn't do it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
45, right, middle blue. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Oilers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Hey, hey, here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Yep.
Give now to the running back. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Ward. Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Coup with the extra point. And the Oilers drive their lead to 11.
Oilers 28, Black Knights 17.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, go, field, flat. Cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spin his...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
10 black. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Blue striker. Set.
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. You want to know how had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Oilers push their lead to 18.
Black Knights 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down. Ready?
Throwing it on second down. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Third down from the gun. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Let's go. Go. 60 red. Shoot. Yellow. Cut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First down.
Black Ducks. Ready. 52 blue. Steel. Black. 6. Mega. 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Set. Hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He was brought down by Javier Evo. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Set. Hut. Black. Set.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up fourth and long.
Ready.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Black Knights hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Hey, check that.
Line up the design keeper. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
first down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Red, 38. Check pink. Hut, hut.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Black Knights get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
70, Panther, 60 Eagle, 60, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going to pass it here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down
Remo,
and 9.
Remo. Steady.
Another carry for it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Taken at the 2. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st down and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
52 pull-up, seal, black. Ready?
To throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Red, yellow, set.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
On the ball.
Working quickly here.
2. Ready.
3rd down give to Robinson. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Oilers as we'll see you next time from Houston.